And until you get it right, until you understand that I'm running a business, this is not my money. Hello billionaires, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Precious Malatji. I trust you guys are living the life that you want to live. I trust that you are happy with where you are in life. I trust that you're not giving a damn about what people think about you, your hustle, and what you do, how you do it, with whom. So today, guys, I want to talk about the sacrifices that you have to make when starting a business. We all know that starting a business is the most difficult thing ever because a lot of things change, relationships change, plans change, So entrepreneurship is a very, 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 very challenging journey. So with those challenges comes sacrifice. You have to sacrifice a lot of things in order for you to keep things going, because it is so easy to fall off, especially when you're not sacrificing all the things that I'm going to be listing here. The last and final sacrifice is my favorite, so please stay tuned in to hear what my favorite sacrifice is. So the first thing that you're going to have to sacrifice as an entrepreneur is the income. So I think this is one of the most difficult things because as people, we are so used to being comfortable. If you are someone who is employed or has been employed, you know how comfortable a salary is. It is so comfortable. It is so, you know that I'm going to get paid on the 25th of the month. And then on the 26th, I'm going to do this and this and this. I'm going to pay for this and this and this and this and this and this. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, this is not how it works. The first thing that you're going to have to sacrifice is your income. And with sacrificing your income comes a lot of sacrifices within it. Your lifestyle is going to have to change. Your spending. You cannot be going out on a weekly basis or on every weekend. You can't be going out because you really need to mind your expenses. So your lifestyle is going to change a lot. You cannot be shopping as much as you want to be shopping. You can't be doing your nails as much as often as you want to be doing your nails. And if you're a guy, you can't be taking girls on dates as random as you would like to. You need to sacrifice all those things in order for you to keep things going as an entrepreneur. When you're an entrepreneur, you don't have a salary in most cases, for a very long time, a few months, a few years sometimes, you're going to have to go without a salary, So the moment your lifestyle changes, the moment you start spending things on fruitless things, you're killing your business, So the first thing that you're going to have to sacrifice is comfort of income. Okay, which leads me to yes, and when you sacrifice your income and your lifestyle, there's a lot of things that you cannot be you can't be buying just for the sake of buying. So your consumerism mentality is gonna have to be cut. We buy things because we see them on social media. We buy things because we see them being advertised so well on TV, and that makes us consumers. You end up buying things that you don't need. So those are the things that you're going to have to sacrifice when you become an entrepreneur. The second thing that you're going to have to sacrifice as an entrepreneur is laziness. Laziness. You can't afford to be lazy as an entrepreneur. You can't afford to be lazy. You cannot afford to relax, So you can't be lazy. When you have to be doing things, you need to be doing them. You cannot, and as it's so difficult when you're someone who procrastinates a lot, because you're gonna have to learn the hard way in most cases, because of laziness. Laziness is the root for procrastination, and procrastination breeds failure. So you cannot afford to be lazy as an entrepreneur. You're gonna have to sacrifice your laziness a lot. You're gonna have to start doing things that don't make you comfortable. You're gonna have to start doing things because you have to do them, not because you want to do them or you feel like doing it. Feelings are not important in business. Business is just going on a daily basis. So you cannot not go to work today because you don't feel like going to work. You have to do the things that you have to do, no matter how you feel about them. The third thing that you're gonna have to sacrifice as an entrepreneur is sleep. We all love sleeping in, staying in on a cold winter day, if we can. It's so nice. It's always nice to be in bed. It's always nice to be cozy, but you're gonna have to take a look at that as well. You cannot be sleeping as much as you're used to sleeping. You cannot be having your 8 hours of sleep as you're used to. Some people do, but at the first few years of entrepreneurship, those are things that you will not have the luxury of having, because in most cases you are a one-man show. You need to make sure that all the things that need to get done. As I said, that laziness cannot be involved in entrepreneurship, and laziness breeds, and sleep is just another form of laziness. You cannot be sleeping so much, or else you have to be doing the things that you need to be doing to grow your business. So you're gonna have to cut your sleeping hours by quite a few hours in order for you to get things done. And obviously this is going to become better as you bring in more people in the business, because now you've got shared responsibility. But then for now, you're going to have to sacrifice a lot of your sleep. The fourth thing that you need to sacrifice when starting a business is stability and comfort. Entrepreneurship is a very shaky journey. It's very uncomfortable. I know that entrepreneurship has been glamorized so much on social media, it has been glamorized so much on television, but that is not how things are. Entrepreneurship is very rocky, it is very unstable. Today you are happy, you got a positive bank account, you got enough money to pay off as many things as you can. It's just, everything is just a walk in the park. Tomorrow is the total opposite of that. So it is very uncomfortable, it is very unstable, and and as well, you're gonna be put in a lot of uncomfortable situations that you have to handle as an entrepreneur. And there's a lot of decisions that there's a lot of new decisions that you're going to be making for the first time, and those in most cases are so uncomfortable because you're not sure about the income. You're not sure about the outcome. So you're going to have to sacrifice your comfort and your stability. It does not work in entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a very shaky and unstable thing. So if you're someone who's used to things going exactly like this on a daily basis, or you're such a perfectionist that things have to go like this, or no way, it's not going to happen in entrepreneurship, because there's a lot of things involved in entrepreneurship. You're not running the thing on your own. There's suppliers, there's employees, there's clients on the other side, and there's other things that you need to control, and all of those things cannot be running smoothly all the time. They're so unstable and so uncomfortable. So definitely stability and comfort is gonna some of the things that you sacrifice. And my favorite the fifth thing that you're going to have to sacrifice as an entrepreneur is fear, ego, and low self-esteem. I like this one because it has to do with the entrepreneur. So you cannot be fearful. You can never operate from a space of fear when you're an entrepreneur, because you really don't know the outcome. Like you don't know. It's the first time that you're actually doing this thing. So you are bound to be fearful, but then you really need to sacrifice that fear, because what is the worst that could happen? So you cannot be operating from a space of fear as an entrepreneur, because that's going to make you timid. And the moment you become timid, your self-esteem drops, So, and self-esteem is the most important thing as an entrepreneur. You really need to have an extremely high self-esteem on your product, on your service, and most importantly on yourself. You really need to stay positive and have a high self-esteem and believe in everything that you're doing. Ego, you're gonna have to drop your ego. You are not perfect and no one is perfect, and no matter how much educated you are, as an entrepreneur, no matter whether you've got PhDs, you've got how many certificates, you've got how many degrees, there is always something that you need to learn. There's always something that you don't know. But when you have an ego, you believe that, okay, I'm running my own business, and I'm gonna run my business the way I know how. That is operating from ego, because you've never run a business before. And in most cases, if there's someone who is a step ahead of you, or someone bigger than you, or someone that you look up to, it would be very wise and very important for you to learn from those people. So ego needs to go, and be willing to learn in every space. And it's not only from the people that are ahead of you that you can learn. Even the person the person who sleeps on the streets, you can learn something from them. No one is perfect, and you don't know everything at once. With that said, guys, I've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and sacrifice, guys. You really need to sacrifice a lot of things in order for you to become an entrepreneur, in order for you to sustain your business, in order for you to keep things going. It's very tempting to, you know, when you get a big or a significant amount of money in your bank account, it is so easy for you to just take that money and blow it, you know. And you know, that is, financial management is the backbone of every business. So if you're gonna be spending money like that, you're gonna be having the same lessons over and over and over and over and over again until you get it right, because financial management is the backbone of every business, you know. So it is so important. I mean, lifestyle and spending is so important, because this one lesson you're gonna keep on learning it until you get it right. You cannot just spend money from your business. It does not make sense. It is not gonna work. You're always gonna fail. And until you get it right, until you understand that I'm running a business, this is not my money, you're just gonna keep on learning and learning. You're gonna keep having the same experiences, the same situations, because you are not using money wisely. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And guys, do start your own businesses and do sacrifice as much as you can. One billionaire to another. Bye.